Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him, and every single Saturday we sit and we chat and we plan or we journal or do art or whatever for an hour and a half, and we share about our week that was, week that's coming up, just life in general, things that we're watching, asking each other questions, get ideas from each other, stuff like that. If you are lurking, come say hi in chat. Let me know what you're working on today. If you're watching this on replay, you're awesome. Yeah, the replays, the number of people who watch this like later on, you blow my mind. So, what I'm doing today is I am setting up February in my Jibun Techo biz and days, and then because I'm really behind on the deco in my days, I'm going to, if any time left over, I'm going to do some more decorating in my days. So first, I am going to start off by adding all my tabs throughout my planners. Are we calling them planners or journals? I mean, I do journaling and I do planning in it. So, I don't know. I mean, I call it a journal. Some people might be like, what are you doing, Jules? Um, so, how was your week? Hello, Anomic. What are you up to today? Did I do that right? Yes, I did. February. Oh my goodness. What are what are you up to today? Are you planning? What are you doing? Are you just like organizing stuff? Yes, that's right. For some reason, my brain, not for some reason. I mean, I've been very scatterbrained the last little bit. Um, and I'm just forgetting how to do everything. And I don't quite understand why all of a sudden I don't know how to do anything that I usually do. And it's weird. I think it's because, well, last night I had a particularly bad sleep night, and I don't know why. Anomic is doing laundry today. Yes. The chores that that just keep coming. It's like, didn't I just do that? That's the thing I really hate about chores is that they're so repetitive and there's always more to do. It's just there's no stopping point. It's not like you can be like, "Oh, well, I don't have to think about that again for a little while." No, it's not how it works. Um, oh, no, that's right. Jesus. I am just like having like, did I not do that last month? But I did. I have been bad about updating my month in here for like things like dog food and other things that I normally do my personal stuff with. I need to get back on, yeah, every week. I need to get back to using the because I use the days in the month spread in my days differently than in my biz. This is for more personal things. This is for like business related stuff. And there's a few things like medication changes that I track in my monthly spread. They just have not done in January. I'm just having the problem is with January is I'm just having a really difficult time getting into anything. I mean, my brain simply refuses to brain. It's like, nope, I just don't want to do anything. And I think part of it, like I'm still, you know what, did I finish doing the whole month here? Yes, I did. So before I set up my month, I'm gonna quickly put down, no, you know what, I'm gonna do it after. I want to set up this first. So we're about to go, as I said last week, go back out on submission, and I have a meeting with my agent on Tuesday to just go over some like negotiation needs, wants, strategies, just to make sure that we are all on the same, like we have our expectations are aligned with reality. And so it's I think I know that if this happens, I'm about to have a really busy year, and my body and my brain are just like, let's not do anything until we absolutely have to. Let's just store our energy and get a really good rest while we can, because things are going to get pretty busy again soon. And it's nice that I have the luxury to be able to do that when not everybody does. So, and it's not that I don't have motivation. And also, and we talked about this before, it's the whole um, sleep apnea, like paying back that sleep debt is like really starting to happen in big ways. And so my body's like, I mean, you don't have to really do anything. I got some writing done this past week. I got a bunch of like fiddly little admin things done this past week, but I didn't do my usual, like, let's jam 100 different things into my days. I've been taking things very slow, and yeah, very slow. I do have to schedule these this week. And, oh, that reminds me. I think it's the 15th. A game, a mnemonic saying, oh yeah, did you get to look at the internal sleep apnea device? No, I did not. Only because I was doing a bunch of, so this is what I mean by slow week. I was doing a bunch of like work related research and preparing for contract negotiations and just trying to get all my ducks in a row to make sure that that if when this contract happens, um, then I'm prepared, or as prepared as possible, and don't have like small little loose ends, other work things like overlooked and get forgotten about. I'm hoping to get time to do it this week. Um, and I've just been dealing with some. So another thing that I had to deal with this week that kind of took a lot of spoons because it required so much mental energy. There is a shortage of one of my medications, and it could be April before anyone has it in stock again. And so um, the pharmacy tried phoning my the prescribing doctor, my specialist, to get an alternative for this medication. My specialist is on holiday, and then they're like, "Well, get into your GP and have them prescribe an alternative." And when I went to phone my GP, there's like a three because we're still in a panini, so like 3 to 4 weeks before I could get to a phone call from my GP to get an alternative of this medication, and then I had to phone every pharmacy in town for just the off chance that they have like somewhere it's sitting somewhere in their pharmacy, so that my pharmacy could transfer my prescriptions to them and they fill it, and that was a dead end. No pharmacy had it in town. And then finally, I shouldn't say this out loud, but let's just say I know somebody who was on the same medication and they didn't end up taking the full, like they didn't need it. And so they thankfully sent me their leftovers, which I probably should not be saying that out loud. So that was another thing I had to deal with this week that that was, took a lot because it was a panic. It was a panic. Um, and I couldn't deal between that and just a little work tight loose ends. That it was stressful. It was like not having your medication not be available, and it's not only medication, so it's an injectable medication. And because of all the vaccine campaigns, there's also a shortage. So that was weird. That was really weird. Okay, I don't know if you're still there or not, or when this dropped. But for whatever reason, my internet just like stopped for a brief second, and oh no. Hold on. Do you see me? There we go. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Am I live? Do you see me? Am I here? I don't know how long I was gone for. I'm gonna, I'm assuming it's streaming. It's telling me it's streaming. I don't know if anybody's still here or not. Um, so I don't know. Where was I? Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Welcome back. Okay, so that was weird. My internet connection just dropped. Okay. Um, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know where you last heard me or not, but yeah, there's also a shortage of syringes. So people just aren't getting medications for goodness goodness how long. So yeah, there was 2 days that were dedicated, like 2 full days alone dedicated to phoning pharmacies and within driving distance to see if the off chance that they might have my medication in stock. So that was a week. Um, what am I doing? Mondays I have time off, and that number is 3. I get to use these again. I'm so happy about that. Let me double check. Admin days, deadlines, stats, time off. Yes, 3. Um, so what are people doing? Is my concern. Ooh, this is nice. Still have to get used to the handle on, like, it's shortish. But this, I like this. This is, I mean, it's bold enough for me to know, like, this is a day to be paying attention to, but not so bold that it overwhelms my senses. So before I remembered about that, like, I mean, it only happened a few. Vivian's just stopping by to say hello. I'm very glad what are you up to today? I know it's like a brief stop, so if you don't mind me asking, where are you off to today? What are your plans? I mean, you have a great week too. I guess that was a very that was awesome. A very quick hello and goodbye. Super awesome. So, yeah, and that was so stressful that I completely forgot about it. Um, so that happened, and it took two full days of my attention just trying to deal with that huge stressor. Like, what the heck? Um, and then, but some good news, a game that I've had on my Steam wish list since 2019, maybe, yeah, 2019, finally is being released on the 15th of February, and I'm so excited about that. Um, so it's Pharaoh, A New Era, I think that's what they're calling it, and it's like a retooled Pharaoh and Cleopatra, which is my favorite game of all time. And so I'm looking forward to that. I gotta put that on my calendar to remember that. So this is, hold on, I had a list. Here we go. Um, yes, the 20, yeah, Family Day. This is that's a holiday as well. So I have a stat holiday color. Um, Stat holidays is 5. Should put this away. Oh, you know what? I used the wrong pens. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, should have been this one. Oh, Jules. I have to be specific with this. So 5 is stat holidays. I think what I'm going to do is outline it with this color. Oh, my head's in the way. And maybe just give it a little bit of right here. That works. What I want to do, I really love these. There's something about these ones that are, they have a real, like, they feel like watercolor paints, I think is what it is. Um, yeah, they feel very much like in tone and in quality. They feel like a watercolor, like if I was painting, was like, yeah. So this is Family Day as well. And I have to get blood work. Where did I put my list? Blood work on the 13th. I have a deadline on Friday. So what color are deadlines? 8. Put this up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do like this, feedback. What I'm gonna do right now, because hopefully there's like no emergencies this week. Are you going to write the numbers with a permanent marker or do that with washi? Oh, yes. I think I might actually do that today. I'm going to like hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. Um I'm going to put washi like around the middle because I want to be able to see which is the fine and which is the brush. We put washi around the middle, and then on with permanent marker on top of it, I'm going to put the number, and then I will be able to take them out and put them in my jar with the rest of them. I just have to remember like which set is where. It's gonna take me a moment. Like with these ones, it's really easy because they have like it says like E301. So keeping track of the numbers on these ones, it's pretty easy. With these, I have a code like warm gray, light warm gray, but on the pen itself, it says the full thing out. So this like it's water-based students cartoonist. Let's see if I can get this showing up. Come on, focus. Hello. Anyways, right here above the barcode, it like right out, it says light warm gray, and I wish it would focus, but it's, there we go. I don't know if you can see that or not, because it's pretty small print. So, but it's still enough, and I just have to remember that these are letters as well, and these are numbered. And I'm going to number, even though I'm not using them all for my color code system, I'm going to number every single one of them. Okay, and I'm excited they could see it. So, what day is Monday? Is the 30th. So, what I'm going to do right now, so I don't remember, or so I don't forget, because I will have time this Monday to do it, is look into um, sleep apnea device. So, and then the 20th, I had something else happening. No, on, let's start with, yeah, third back feedback due. I have to, I'm going to do this now. Do a to-do list so I don't forget to address a couple things that I have due this week. And then on Tuesday, I have to email Jordan regarding meeting availability. I do also want to say it's been like 3 weeks of the whole taking Mondays off, like 4-day work week experiment. And even though I've been taking it kind of easy the last couple weeks, easy-ish, I should say, it has been so much better. I'm so much more productive, and I feel overall so like I just feel better, and I have more energy to do things during my actual work days because of that Monday. Because I have found that like Saturdays I don't exactly have off, like because of the stream, which is fine. Like I enjoy doing it, but it's still not a proper day off. Sunday is somewhat structured as well, even though it's like family time. Monday is like my only completely unstructured day where I can do some reading or just watch TV all day if I want to, like whatever I want, and not have to think about anybody else, just me. And so, and I think that's what has been missing, even though I have a lot of downtime spread out. I don't have like one day dedicated to self-care. And having that one day completely dedicated to self-care has been very, very good. So if people have the privilege to be able to do that, I highly recommend it. Meetings are MG030. It's cool. Blue, warm gray. Nope, of course it's going to be the last one I pull out. So that's the 21st. And I also think that I'm not going to do outlining so much as using the fine tip to kind of make sure it's colored in at the edges. I don't know. It's working for me, not being like having it not completely like I don't know how to word it, but having not having a distinctive edge with these colors. Economics saying I love a 4-day work week. Yeah, it's amazing how much more productive one is, or I am specifically. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I am extremely more productive um, having a 4-day work week. I added this, and this, and those. Let's go to birthdays, other things for February. So the 6th is the dog's birthday. Archer and Ziggy will be 8 on the 6th of February. And it's really hard to believe that. And I'm like saying it helps you to focus on the days that are work ones. Yeah, it does. Because there's like my weekends kind of just bleed into my like having that it really does help. So mm, Archer and Ziggy, B-Day, and what I will add. I will add stickers after, and I don't know why I closed that when I have more. Also, on the 9th of February, I'm not going to put it in here, but it's just good nice to know. It's like 1 year since I finished the rough manuscript, not the manuscript. Like then I did quick edits before submitting it. But yeah, it's nice to see that in there. That wow, that happened a year ago. On the 21st is John's birthday. I'm just going to put John A's birthday. And then the 24th is Marion's B-Day. And then so that's the 26th is Alex's birthday. Yes, Alex. Birthday. Oh, well, that was weird. Do the dogs get a cake or special treat? No, because the problem with that is, and I don't know if it's just our beagles specifically or an issue with the breed, but they associate, because they are so food driven, they associate treats with doing a task that, and also because they're work dogs, right? So anytime you treat them, they associate it with a specific behavior, and then they will keep doing whatever behavior preceded getting the treat for infinity, and then throw a temper tantrum if they don't get the treat, because they're like, I did the job, I get paid now. And so you have to be very specific. Like, yeah, it's weird. Personal stuff, personal time. LCG. Um, and yeah, so like cool gray. So yeah, beagles. They're great. They learn quickly. Um, but they also have, because they are treat motivated, um, they do have that, okay, well, I did the job. Does it happen with toys? So toys, they destroy. They cannot have soft toys because, again, they're hunters. And so anything that has stuffing in it or a squeaker, they play a game with how quickly can we rip into this to either get the squeaker or pull the stuffing out of it. And so they can, and even some of the hard, indestructible toys that are like rated for hard chewers, Archer will rip them apart in no time. Like, they are so extra. I mean, Archer got bored one day. We were in the driveway at the bottom of the stairs. He was like on the leash because they if they get we have rabbits, and so if they get the scent of a rabbit, they will bolt. So they always have to be leashed when outside. Um, and he was getting bored waiting for us to. I don't even know. Like, I think we were like putting away our garbage cans or something at the bottom of the stairs, and so he started to eat our driveway and like ripping the asphalt up off of, because there's like the edge that is like a, think of it as a live edge on a tree, like a table. And so we had like a part of our driveway has a live edge, and so he started to rip off the live edge because he was bored and it was hard and he likes to chew. So we have to give them a lot of hard chew toys just whenever to keep them not from being bored, um, and so they don't destroy everything else. Um, so yeah, toys are for your board. Here you go, and treats are for you did a job. Here you go, or to incentivize them to do something. And then food is food. They don't get any human food at all. And, well, I mean, their dog food is made up of like eggs and lentils and veg and all that other stuff with their Hillary's blend stuff, but they don't get food off of our plates or leftovers ever. You can't do that with beagles because you can, even though beagles are very much treat motivated and food motivated, and they're garbage hounds and they will eat absolutely anything. You can, if you're very specific about when you feed them, how you feed them, like they always eat in their kennels no matter what. And sometimes, like if there was once their kennel, they couldn't eat in their kennel, and we tried feeding them outside of their kennel and they wouldn't eat because they're like, this is food that's not in our kennel, we're not allowed to have it. Um, so I can eat on the couch, and Archer will be like laying across my lap, and he wants what I'm eating, but he doesn't beg. He doesn't. They will, if it's something new that I'm eating, they have to come up to me and smell it and smell me. But as long as I let them smell it and then tell them to leave it, they will then go lay beside me on the couch and not bug me while I eat. So that's a good thing as well, is that if you do follow very, very good structure with beagles, they will take that structure and those rules, and they will be like, look at me, I'm doing my job, I'm not bugging you. And so you can have very you can have quiet moments, but also if they get bored, um, they are they're not always the greatest dogs when they're bored. They will like Archer will dig has dug in the couch cushions until he's ripped the fabric because he needed something to do. Um, Anomika is saying that's good that they can keep the structure of things. Yeah. And I think all dogs can, but because, and those are all too big, but because beagles are hunting dogs, they're specifically like it's in their um, disposition, disposition. What's the word I'm looking for? It's within their personalities that they want structure, and you can train them. They're very headstrong, but they're also very trainable and smart in that way, intelligent. So some, I'm almost out of disposition. Yes, that's that's the word. That will work right here, and let's do some birthday cake down here. I really like months that have lots of birthdays, though I'm running out of my birthday stickers. I might have to either see what else I have in my pantry that has stuff that I'm not currently using to see if I can find any other appropriate um, birthday stickers, or if that's something that falls into it doesn't count as spending, doesn't break your no spend on new stationery stuff because you've run out of something that you actually use for like regular stuff. I want to. Is there anything else that I want to do in February? I need to leave this open. See, that's another thing that I have on happening right now. While this contract is being negotiated, I kind of have to leave a lot of open. I can't fill my calendar too much. I have to leave a lot of open space for last minute. Okay, well you signed your contract and now you have to like make a go at everything and get your grant application in and order supplies. And why is this ruined? I hate when that happens. And like make a run at your new book while also um, like working towards. I have a bunch of articles that I have to start writing soon as guest articles to promote my cookbook, and I just have to leave. I have to leave time. It's weird. Some of it's upside down and some of it's not, and I don't understand which way it wants me to be. I'm gonna do it this way because even though that's upside down, it's mostly not. Oh, another cool thing that happened this week. So, a graduate, like a PhD in like food histories at the like course, part of a PhD program on food and culture at Boston University. They reached out to me this past week, wanting me to see if I would be part of a panel about food and history and culture hosted by Boston University in May. Um, so we won't know until March if the panel was accepted. But that will be. It's virtual. I'm not. I'm not going down to Boston. But I like the fact that it's virtual, so that people can attend from anywhere, and it's about like marginalized communities and voices and historically excluded voices in food and that whole like space and cookbook publishing, and where like the state of cookbook book publishing for marginalized voices. So that was cool. I'm hoping that panel gets accepted because um it's a fun, like it's the things that they're discussing or they want to discuss on the panel is like a lot of the themes and topics that are explored in Crip Up the Kitchen. So it was a very nice email to get this week. I need something else. Just one more thing to get this decoration started for this month. And I'm like saying that sounds like it would be great. Yes. Ooh. Let's use one of these. These are interesting. I like this one for this month. Don't know why. Okay, this requires tweezers. Nope, this one. Oops. So yeah, I got some writing done this week as well. Not as much as I wanted to do, but that oh, come on. I hate these vinyl ones. So, like, they just never want to come off. And then I end up poking my tweezers right through them. Come on. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, I'm moving on. That's too much. That's not worth the effort. Let's see, though, if there's something else in here. Kind of allows me to add something. Oh. Is there any one of these that are small enough to add to my blood work day? That works. It's a little not straight, but that's fine. I want something up here. Oh, let's do one of these. It's a little small scale for this. But that's fine. Put it right here. Okay. I can add stuff as the month goes on if I don't fill up days. Now the next thing I have to do, and I forgot to do it last month, until halfway through I'm like, wait a minute. I bought those stickers specifically to do that, is, I know it's weird where I'm putting them. There you go. These date stickers for the dailies for February. See if it's, yeah. I mean, it has, I'm not covering these ones like I used to. I'm putting them down here. I don't know why. I'm not going to do them all right now because I do want to move on to actually getting some deco done. I am so behind on that. That's another thing. I have to start again putting time in my, like, 5 o'clock-ish in my planner every day to do some, I'm going to finish the rest later, do some deco because I'm getting so behind on it. And actually, I think what I'm going to do also for Monday, where did I put my, there we go, is set aside some time to do some decorating while I'm watching something, I think. So, or listening. No, I can't do it while I'm listening to an audiobook because my brain doesn't work that way. Um, decorate planner. That reminds me, on Tuesday I have to do monthly social counts. Okay, let's go. I think I'm done with this. No. Am I? Do I want to add something here? Or is this done? I think I'm... No, I do. I'm so indecisive, but actually, I do want to add something up here. I think this one is appropriate. But I want to do something layered. So... No, oh, hello, Linda from Sweden. Thanks for joining us. What are you up to this evening for you? I guess you're like 9 hours ahead of me, I think, maybe 10 even. What are you GMT wise? Like, are you GMT plus one? UTC plus one? What are you up to this evening? And Anamik is saying, someone I saw had an idea for doing a monthly recap of all significant things that happen, and I may do that in extra journal. So, yeah, so my month end process is, so I do my social media accounts for business purposes. But another thing that I do as part of that, and I don't need a reminder to do it because it's just like time to do your month end stuff. So, I fill out this like to see like did I get everything that I wanted to do done. I'm not gonna two flips because I didn't even finish decorating the stuff to be able to do two flips. Um, and we all know that I had to cancel the 365. Couldn't do the unhaul, but I did finish. Like, these are things that I wanted to do if I had time and not like absolutely have to do. But I did get my finished proposal done. Let's see if I have finished one handy nearby that I can quickly, because I've shown it in flips before, but it's always best if I can, because this is one of the things that I really like about today. So yeah, it's this month's goals and themes, what I want to do, things I have to do. Oh, I kind of put these backwards, but whatever, same thing. The word for the month, and then what I was able to do, what I couldn't do, what I did, what I reflected on, people I met, where I went, what I bought, and what I learned. And then they have it in the days, but I do it in the biz. As like significant things happen, then I like on the looking back page, I add things month to month in the biz so that at the end of the year, I know, you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. I mean, I can still talk but my hands won't be in the image while I grab it. So you can see what it looks like finished from last year. And I actually took a picture of it and shared it on social media. So here's my days from last year. I love, like, here's the thing, like, because I don't use that many stickers in the weekly, but this is basically, like, it still gets pretty chunky just from use and, like, the little bit of stickers that I use in it. I mean, I love it. So, it's well used and well loved. Linda is saying, I'll sleep here so I relax and thinking about my planner system and I need to change. I have way too many planners. I I know that feeling. Um, because I last year I'm like, I'm gonna use this planner and so many of them died that this year I'm like, what 2 or 3 planners do I absolutely like I use? And let's not go beyond that. So yeah, and I do instead of, but I look at this page at the end of every month. Um, Monomic is saying that they also to Linda that they also have too many planners. So I also add significant world events that I want to remember. And but yeah, it's oh, there's something else that happened in December that I did not add to December, and I think it's in one of my. Oh, I got some blurbs. I got some great blurbs in December. Um, well, let's book the printer. Um, so yeah, there's something else that happened in December that I didn't put in there that I should have. But yeah, so all my as stuff happens, I stick it here. And oh, Ziggy, that's enough. I don't know if you heard him bark, but he went on an alert for some reason. Um, so yeah, I do that this way, and I reflect, as you know, at the end of at the end of the week. So I haven't done it yet this week because or this month, this year, because I just haven't been able. My Sundays, and I'm just like, I need to relax. So that's how I do it. That's one of the reasons why I use the Jibun is because it has that looking back section in both the days and then smaller in here, and I use a combo of it, so I have a really good idea of how. So I'm always celebrating things, I guess, is the way to look at it, because yeah, I always have a reason to celebrate, and I focus on the positives, unless it's like something really significant that may not be good news, but it's still worth remembering, either for if it's a health condition that I'm monitoring and something like there was a significant setback or progress or something, just for that purposes, even so I can see like a year from now how well I did. Like last January, I have it that I was in the hospital for New Year's, um, just to see if the condition that put me in the hospital, like if that was progressed, got better, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like that. I think that works. And I think I might want to add some type of sticker here as well. I don't know. I'm a little bit indecisive. Monomic saying, yes, a good way to keep track of things because there are so many things that happen and can get lost. Exactly. And as you know, like I put stuff um, down in here as they happen to also remember, like if I was to flip back on my weeks, I have little reminders of stuff that happened in the days, but it's stuff still gets lost. Like I don't put like all of this stuff that's like I have different ways of doing it, but the really big things, like when my book went off to the printer, when I was done my manuscript, when I was done doing the photography, when I signed an agent, all that stuff, because and then the real big ones also get put in my Jibun's life book, as again to be like, these are some really big significant anniversaries that you're going to want to remember. And so I try my best to do this back page as stuff happens, but sometimes I forget to. So as I'm doing my like month end wrap up and finalizing, setting up the following month, I also flip through the weeks in the biz to make sure that I put everything that should be put in the looking back page. make sure I didn't forget to put something on that looking back page in the moment. So it's all part of my month and last day of the month finalized prepping for the following month. Actually, I think I want to leave that white space there. And then I'm also this whole new, like, one or two lines about my day. It's because it's a new part of my routine. I'm still forgetting to do that every now and then. Um, so it's going to take a while before this is um, consistently done. So it's happening, just not as consistent as I would like it. And the whole, okay, I need to go back. Like, I have my to-do lists here. I didn't put in my schedule. I don't know what was happening. Now it's like so far away from those days. It's like, what happened? I know I did stuff on this Thursday. Oh no, today was a waiting mode day. So that's why. This is blank because I had to wait on something all day. And when I'm on waiting mode, it's a neurodivergent thing that happens often with people with ADHD brains as well as those of us who are autistic, is if we are, I think I was waiting on a delivery that day, and I needed that delivery to be able to work. And I didn't want to get into another something project or whatever, because then I would have had to switch tasks, and that's a pain in the ass. So it was just like nothing got done that day because I was in waiting mode. And so, yeah. This was an admin day all day. So I can backfill this one. That's easy enough because I can see my to-do list, what happened there. And I already know how my continuing ed prep. And then breakfast. And then my break. And did I exercise that day? I think I did. I did. I know I did because it was a Tuesday. Exercise. And now to do some deco. I need to raise up my back so I can access all my stickers, but I have like these little cute guys that I think one of them can be like an anxious. These are so adorable. Oh my goodness. I think that one works. I think this works down here, and maybe this one up here. I mean, there's going to be other stuff that does not fit this theme, but they're just so amusing. But I want to find one that's like, oh my goodness. This needs to go on one of my days. I have to bring this closer because it's like a puppy pile, but it's hamsters. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. This isn't anxious. No. Oh, cute. This one. So, would you say this guy is shivering because he's ill or it's cute? Oops. Or would you say that he's like quaking because he's anxious? I'm going to put that aside as a possible. Mm, sleeping. That would be good for my sick days. The thing I like about how I do deco is that even though I like to have like an overall color theme, I'm not opposed to having like really the cute stuff with some of the more like antique, um, my more of my usual style. Nervous. Okay. So that's not really, I'm not I'm not nervous when I'm waiting for things, but I am. This is also could be like anxiety, chewing on pencils, could be nervous, could be boredom. People chew on pencils for all sorts of reasons. These hamsters really like to eat. One's cute. One's chirpy. That one has a question. This is like doing the down dog. Like, I'm playful. That one's absolutely playful. I'm going to come and get you. Oh, these two are, I don't know if they're having an argument or what. I mean, it's not love. But there's a star there. I don't know if they're like having, not like a mean fight. And there we go. Not having like, oh, don't fall down the crack, please. But they're definitely not happy with each other. I think, I think these, I think these work for a starting spot with these two pages. I think that's another thing that I like about my change for how I'm doing decorating this year is that I have the ability to have a more cohesive, like having 2 days kind of being similar themes when possible. I mean, like this decoration kind of flows from one page to the next. And I can do the same here. Doesn't work for my journaling days, but and it's like, where do I go from here? I know I want to add washi. 'Cause I like the layered washi thing, but what do I want to layer? Do I have anything else cute that I can? I'm gonna look. January 5th. No, I didn't put. Yeah, that was an Amazon order. More stuff that I was waiting for. I need to put this out of the way. Put it up here. Is it? This might work. We'll see. No, these are too antique. They're animals. But as you'll see in a second. Oh, these have typewriters. Okay, these are not what's pictured on the back. Some of them are. Oh, but actually, the typewriter works for an admin day. Absolutely. Okay. And this works down here. Is that too many of them? Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. Did anything go flying? No. Oh, that was scary. Put this here for now. It's taking 1 second too long. Just going to make sure it doesn't fall on the floor. Where am I going to put... Oh, I think I can do it here. Maybe... No, I think here. Yes, that's what I'm going to... I'm going to frame it this way with the layered washi, because I don't want to add... Are these not stickers? What? No. No, there are stickers. I just need tweezers. So, Linda, because you're new here, if you would let us know if you're wanting to share, what is your main planner or journal? What is your favorite to work in, and why? I mean, that's a lot of information. And I'm very curious always about what other people use and why they like that. Like what specifically about that system works best for you and the way you need to manage your life. for me, the biggest thing about the Jibuns, as an example, are I don't have to add trackers to it, and it just has more. It has more of the stuff that I need to track built in. Unlike with the Hobonichi, you have to add a lot of spend more time setting it up because it doesn't have the trackers and it doesn't have. It's missing a lot of the stuff that is found in the Jibuns. Just as an example, I'm going to put my phone up here. And I think I want to use this washi with what's in this one? I always forget. Oh, that's food. Food and plants. Anything in this one? Works. That might work for layering. Doesn't make any sense to me though, really. Oh shoot. There I go dropping stuff on the floor. I really need a bigger desk. Though I don't have space for it in my living room. I will find it after. I have to stay contained to my little cubby hole. Oh, this might have something in here, actually. No, I'm not gonna dump those out. Wonder. There's something in here. Wrong color scheme. Close. You know I have some more. I've got too much stuff, as we all know. Not really looking at anything specific. It's more size. Size more than anything. A lot of these are just either just that much too small or that much too big. This may actually be a good opportunity to look in my so what's it called? Sticky Club collection. I really want to use those up, as you know, to see if there's something in here that I haven't really used because the scale has been too off. That would work now. Something big and glorious. Cute and there's a lot of stuff in this one. It's just why am I waiting? Not quite big enough. These guys are cute. So looking for stuff to layer, and maybe, oh, wait, this might work. This is actually a good thing to add, so that off. Where did it come from? Here. Back up here. actually be a bit too big. But, yeah, that's too big. Of course. Okay. And I'm saying February came so fast. Jeez, yes. This whole it's the whole for me at least. This is going by really, really fast, but it's also going by really, really slow. And I just want my book. I just want it. I just want my copy. Um, I just want to hold it, not to see it on a video. And I want everyone else. This is all Van Gogh stickers. I want everyone else to have their copy. And May still seems like a really long way away. And it's not. But it's like, it's going by really fast and really slow all at the same time. And I just want it to be time. I am looking for some, like a specific, like, it's not going to come out, aesthetic-y thing for the layer. And I might have to go back to the same. Go back in here. I may not have given this one enough chance. Pull them out. Really, what was I thinking? Oh, so I have to stop dumping them down there. What was I thinking when I did this? I did not, you know how on Amazon, like it's like a joke, but it's an actual thing that happens where people buy things and when they arrive, they're a lot smaller. Oh, that will work. They're a lot smaller than they thought. This is the opposite, where you buy something and it turns out to be a lot bigger than, ooh, that's cute, than you thought it would be. And you're just like, what did I do? I've had it happen a few times. I had it also happen with some props for work. I bought something a few times. It's the same, like I buy something specifically because I think it's going to be small. Because you want to use small images or small props with a long lens. So long lens means like 100 millimeter lens as opposed to like a 35 millimeter. To give, so you don't have to use as much food when you're styling it, but it still gives it the feeling that there's a lot of stuff there when actually there isn't. And so there's been a few times where that's happened with props, where I specifically bought something because I thought it was small, and it's arrived, and it has not been small. And this is going to be a bit of a nightmare to put away. Watch as I hold my breath and try and get this right. Oh, I did it. That was not as painful as I thought it was going to be. Oh, this works for here as well. Okay, put this away. But I want to use dishwashing. But things that are happening that help me to be reassured that it's like just around the corner is like interviews are starting to be booked because they have to be booked this far ahead if they're going to happen near release time. Um, Interviews, reviews, me like doing guest writing spots, Q&As, that sort of thing. No, I want this off. So it's like progress is happening, but not fast enough. Nope, I don't want to do that. It's like I've seen it. Now everyone needs to see it. I think that's really more or less what I need to happen. I need to be able to show everybody the inside and be like, please, please buy this beautiful thing. I worked really hard on it, and you'll love it. Because I think there are some people that are on the fence about it. Ooh, no? But if they were to see it, they'd be like, I need that just because it's beautiful. How does that work? I think that works. It's kind of off from the rest of the field, but as for the layers, I think it works. Maybe, no, I'm not going to be able to, no, it's not going to happen. Okay, where is, how am I missing things? It's weird. Put that there. This is not a sticker. Put my glue, what time is it? Oh, okay. And it's weird to me. Okay, awesome. Okay, what goes first then? Yeah, this goes first. It's also weird to me that I may have like another book contract and starting on the next book before my first one's even out. And it's not like in the fiction world, you're supposed to as soon as you like are going out on submission for your agent or whatever, you're supposed to already be working on your next book, even if you don't have a contract for it, because fiction has to be complete before you go out on submission. With some exceptions, like you already have like working with a publisher and it's in your contract that you have to like you got a 2-book deal or whatever, right? Then you have to write up proposals for your follow-up book for them to approve. But with nonfiction, you always, except for memoir has to be finished. But with nonfiction, you don't write the book until you sold it. You sell your books on proposal, and normally for nonfiction, you wouldn't do that second book and go out like to sell it until you have your first book has been published and the publisher can see the sales numbers from your first book to see whether or not they want like you're going to make the publisher money. And it's a lot more difficult to sell nonfiction. I mean, it's all difficult, but nonfiction has some particular challenges. And so the fact that I'm doing, like, I'm on my second book, not my second nonfiction book, before my first nonfiction book is even published, it's just weird. And I just need my first book out. Like my brain's telling me, your first book should be out already. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I still have this other side. Don't jump ahead, Jules. So this needs some glue. don't want to fill this in. Just want to fill in around it. That here. And I think that here, yeah. This was, oh, that I just like, why am I putting all this? Yeah, I have to, there's a reason for that. Because this was an admin day. All day. Oh well, it's not in the right place. That's fine. There we go. My fingers do not want to peel off the backs for some reason today. Also, a weird thing, I think I'm going to be adding another dance day to my workout schedule. Wednesdays, not a full amount of time, like just a short little something. Because my 2 rest days, I'm finding it really hard not to, oh, I like that, not to do something. Even though I have, like, my Wednesdays nights is my write-in, and then Job's journal is Thursdays, but I'm used to exercising on Wednesday nights, and I think that's part of it. And suddenly I'm not exercising on Wednesday nights anymore, and my body is like, you need to be doing something tonight. Doesn't have to be big. It's not like over the top. Just something. I want to put something here, but I'm not sure what. I didn't put down my mood for that day. Oh, it was a waiting mode. Waiting modes always make me unhappy. So that works for that. That is a no-brainer. I wonder if there's something in here that will work for that little space. I know I have cute things in here. Or maybe it's the other one that has more of cuter things for work. Like, oh, this might actually work. Nope, too big. But I wonder if on this other side, nope. I want to use one of these though, because I was waiting for delivery. Um, where do you, ooh, put that there. I like that. Back. Oh, my dogs are about to get restless because the TV's no longer talking to them. And they're going to be like, oh, it's time. Okay, let's grabbing this one. This one away. See if there's something that quickly grabs my attention. They're all spacey. It's like, I mean, it's not the right vibe, but it is. I mean, this is somebody kind of like, I mean, they're doing something. They're chilling. But it fits in my brain with a whole waiting mode. Having my drinks, not alcoholic beverages, but you know, having something. I like this for right here. That works. Okay, what else do I have in here? That was very cute. Oh, autumny. It's the wrong time of year for that. This is like... No, there's something in here. It's coffee and postcards. No, there's other... These are all the wrong scale and holiday stuff. And it definitely was not a holiday. Let's go to the back. Okay, this is all autumn. This is more spring. Oh, wrong pocket. Too cute. Too witchy. Too spring. Too autumn. One more place to quickly look before we wrap things up. I haven't really looked in the Rosy Cozy. There has to be something. Oh, those are the wrong colors, but I like them. Okay, month stickers. Lotions. Brown. Baroque. Oh, I like that for like something. I don't know what, but it's gonna be used for something at some point. Normally doesn't have anything like cutie in it, but there might be still something that is like wasting time, not wasting time. Anamika is saying, good listening in this week. I got my folding done. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me and doing your laundry and listening while I like having you playing in the background. With that, I think it is a good place to stop for me as well. Thank you for everybody who watched live and lurked and who will be later watching this on replay. It's always appreciated. I will be scheduling February live stream sometime this week. But do know that unless I send out a secret signal thing otherwise, I will be back at the same time next week, Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. British Daylight. No, it's British Standard Time for another live plan with me where we sit and we chat and we talk about our week and plan our upcoming weeks and all that good stuff. Have everybody have a safe and happy week. Until next time, bye.